Okay, here we are. Welcome to Tanksgiving 2024. This year we are up in our game. We are up to 138 pieces of armor, 69 vehicles per side. We brought in some more super heavies this year. We should have a total of 11 super heavies. We also have some proxies. Not everything is a Games Workshop model. We're really happy to bring this to you. One thing we're going to be doing a little bit different this year. We liked how last year it wasn't on straight kills to see who won, but we're going to do that slightly different. We have 3 objectives in the center of the table. Each of those objectives will be worth 4 points at the end of the game round. Contesting an objective is worth 1 point, and then it's also worth 1 point for each tank destroyed. So that's how we're going to keep track of points. We're going to go 6 rounds and see how this thing turns out. Basically, what it kind of looks like we have here is the Blood Angels and the Dark Angels got into a disagreement, and then everybody else picked sides. So we will go off to the Blood Angels side and go down their line and see what they're bringing, and then we'll take you guys over to the Dark Angels side. All right, going down the Dark Angels side of the table, we're going to have Razorback, Rhinos, Razorback, Rhino, Land Raider Prometheus. We are going to have a Whirlwind. This is our proxy Manticore. Another Rhino, Demolisher. Another Whirlwind, Land Raider Crusader, Land Raider Prometheus, Land Raider Achilles, Razorback, more Rhinos and Razorbacks up front. We have our classic armor cast Baneblade here. We have the Razorback, the Storm Lord, another Stormblade and Imperial Guard service. We have Razorback, Land Raider, regular Land Raider. Moving on down the line, Razorback. These guys are proxied as Chaos Rhinos. We have Baneblade, more Chaos Rhinos. We have a Mercarius Vanquisher. These are going to be Space Wolf Rhinos, and we never got into using this, so this fellow is just going to be a Land Raider. We have a Basilisk, a Looted Wagon, 4 Battle Wagons holding the front line there. Behind them, Griffin, Manticore, 3 Destroyers, proxied, what's this guy with the long-barreled autocannons? Hydra, yeah, I always forget that one. Chaos Land Raider, 2 Vanquishers, Chimera, got the Chaos Demolisher hiding up here, 2 Chaos Rhinos, and our line of Demolishers with Leman Russes behind them. So that is it. That is 138 pieces of armor. We will roll to see who gets first turn and bring you guys back after turn 1. Okay, moving down the Blood Angels side, we've got a Stormblade in service of the Genestealer cults, 3 Vanquishers, 3 Leman Russes. We've got an Eradicator, a Falcon, a Razorback, a Laser Destroyer, a Rhino. All right, help me out with these guys here.
That's a Chimera with autocannon, and that is a Rock Grinder with a heavy seismic cannon.
Okay, and these 2 fellows up here?
Rock Grinders with heavy mining lasers.
And the orange fella here?
Skyray.
All right, Leman Russ Eradicator?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, then we have a Land Raider Achilles. We have a Predator, a Rhino. We have a Mercarius Vulcan, Razorback, Crusader, another Predator. This guy's a Hammerhead.
Mm-hmm.
These two guys,
Devilfish.
Devilfish. All right, for our Tau proxy army. What's this guy called again?
The Stalker.
The Stalker, a Vindicator, Razorback. We've got a Land Raider Prometheus. Yep, I mentioned the Crusader. Razorback, another Devilfish, another, remind me again?
Skyray.
Skyray. Thank you. Baneblade in service of the Gene Stealer cult. We've got Griffin, Chimera. We've got a regular Land Raider. Ooh, boo, one unpainted Falcon. We've got a Shadow Sword, Chimera, Salamander Scout, Chimera, Demolisher, Chimera, a Falcon, the Scorpion. Next we have over here, we've got another Skyray. See, I remembered this time. Lehman Russ, Chimera, Griffin, Demolisher, Rhino, Chimera, Griffin, Lehman Russ, Falcon, and Stormblade. Yep, Stormblade.
Storm Sword.
Oh, Storm Sword. We almost messed it up. There's too many storms and shadows with these super heavies. And so that is the whole Blood Angel side, except for they will also be holding 3 monoliths in reserve. They will be coming in by Deep Strike. And yes, we have another unpainted. But out of 138, only 2 unpainted. So not doing too bad. All right, so we will take you guys over to the Dark Angel side of the table. Okay, here we are, end of Blood Angels turn 1. The Blood Angels won first turn, and oh my goodness, it was horrific. They destroyed 12 tanks. We lost some rhinos here, a Land Raider here from multiple fires. Over here, there were a couple Land Raiders or rhinos that actually exploded. This one was wrecked. Over here, the Shadow Sword vaporized a battle wagon, and the Scorpion's Pulsars over there vaporized the Chaos Land Raider. We have lots of tanks that have lost hull points and been immobilized, so it is pretty brutal. Combining 12 kills with First Blood, the Blood Angels are up right now 13 points to 0. We won't count points for the objectives until the end of the game round instead of at the end of each player turn. But right now they do have a commanding lead there. So we shall see where the Dark Angels can come in after that and see what kind of heat we can hand back to them. All right, so that is end of a gruesome turn for Blood Angels. See you guys after Dark Angels turn 1. Okay, end of Dark Angels turn 2, and the Dark Angels went on a bit of a rampage. We took out 14 tanks, many of them being exploded, which is why we don't see any templates out, because we're only using the templates for Rex. The Baneblade over here, just by itself, took out 3 tanks. Its last cannons took out a rock grinder truck over there, taking off the last 2 hull points because it had been picked on by something else over here in the line. Its Demolisher cannon got an explosion on a Rhino, and then its Mega Battle Cannon got an explosion on a Predator. So it's pretty beefy. The Vulcan Mega Bolter here actually managed to glance a Razorback to death. So we are just ripping into the lines here. A little disappointed. I thought the Vanquisher over here, I thought they would do more damage. They only, between the two of them, only caused 1 glancing hit on a Chimera. And the Marcarius twin-linked Vanquisher didn't manage to do anything. But overall, we are doing strong. At the end of the game round, we have 1 objective contested, and we have the Dark Angels holding this objective because we did take out the Falcon Grav Tank It did explode. So we have that one. So right now the Dark Angels are sitting with 18 points to 14 of the Blood Angels. So the Dark Angels are up by 4 for now. We will take it over to Blood Angels turn 2 and see how much carnage they can wreck. Look at all that wreckage. Lots of hull points off of everything on both sides. So we will see where things are going on turn 2. Okay, so here we are. The Blood Angels came back with a fury. By my count, they took out 22 tanks this round, definitely thinning on this side and thinning out the middle. The Gene Stealer Cult Baneblade over there took out 6 tanks all on its own. Its Mega Battle Cannon completely wiped out the Space Wolf contingent that was over here, taking out 3 Rhinos and a Land Raider Crusader. Its last cannons also finished off a tank. I believe they finished off a Chimera that was here. And what else did they destroy? You can talk.
The Goblin tank.
Oh yeah, it took out the Mega Battle Cannon. Also took out the looted wagon. So that thing is on a roll. That's got to be our all-star right now. And then combined fire from the Shadow Sword and the Land Raider over there took out my Marcarius Vanquisher. So that is now destroyed. We had our first super heavy casualty, and the Blood Angels also had their monolith come in, and they landed right. That one got a direct hit on an objective. This one just scattered off the objective. And then this one here landed right on an objective. And we also had our first ramming casualty of a game. This Tau proxy ship right here rammed into a Chaos Rhino and destroyed it. So all kinds of carnage. By our count, the Blood Angels side is up. What's your score right now?
39.
39 to the Dark Angels 18. So we will see where the Dark Angels can get to at the end of turn 2. So on to Dark Angels turn 2. What a gruesome sight so far. Okay, not a bad turn 2 for the Dark Angels. We did thin out some of the lines here. In total, I believe we took out 10 tanks. Definitely broke up this cluster over here. Took out a Achilles over here. The Baneblade right here was responsible for destroying 6 tanks this turn. Unfortunately, 2 of them were my own because we landed or tried to land a Demolisher cannon onto this monolith holding the objective, but it scattered onto 2 of my own Rhinos, so oops. But his Mega Battle Cannon did take out 4 other tanks. So I'll trade 4 for 2. Moving down the line, he's what is it, Stormblade? Yeah, Stormblade is responsible for taking out the Achilles and taking a hull point off the Marcarius over there. We did a few hull points to things along the lines here. Destroyed some in this cluster here. Can't really do much over on this side of the board. We didn't put any kind of a dent in over here. The Tank Hunter Destroyers did take another hull point off the Gene Stealer Cult Baneblade over there. And what else? Yeah, we just tried to throw a lot of stuff into that monolith, and it just bounced off. I think this battle wagon here did take a hull point off the Eldar Scorpion. But apart from that, this side over here has not been touched. So that is going to be bad news for us next turn. The Dark Angel side is up to 28 points. How many points are the Blood Angels up to?
48.
48. So the Blood Angels are definitely ahead as we head into turn 3. So we'll see if the Dark Angels can do what they can to stay out of this deficit. All right, we'll see you guys after Blood Angels turn 3. All right, we are at the end of Blood Angels turn 3, and wow, they really hit hard this turn. They took out 9 tanks. They completely wiped out this section of the last few Rhino or Razorbacks that I had over here. They took out the last of my long-range artillery. I lost 2 tank hunter destroyers, my Basilisk, my what's that guy called? Maniquar, and my Griffin, all in one turn. So that really cut my long-range artillery down. My Baneblade over here is sitting on 6 hull points down. 2 shots landed on my Stormblade over here, so he's 2 hull points down. So it's looking pretty grim. So thanks to kills and capturing 1, 2, 3 objectives, the Blood Angel side is up to 69 points. Nice. I heard that. 69 points to 29 currently for the Dark Angels. So I think we are going to call that there on turn 3. I don't think the Dark Angels are going to come back from a 40-point deficit without losing the rest of the force. We've got a couple Vanquishers left, and we do have some Super Heavies left, but one of them is on its last legs. I have 2 Land Raiders left, but they're both immobilized. So we're not getting their last cannons to where they need to be. So the Blood Angels definitely put up a good fight, and they won a good victory today. Anything you want to add for our Tanksgiving celebration?
I definitely think my top choices for this time around would definitely be the Super Heavies, and, as well as some of the Imperial Guard stuff. Since the Super Heavies definitely did nice, like what's this one? The Stormblade definitely did nice work over here.
Mm-hmm.
My Baneblade definitely did really well, just wiping out the entire section of the table on turn 2.
Yeah, he's our record holder with taking out 6 tanks in 1 turn.
Mm-hmm. I forget what this guy is.
Oh, the Eldar Scorpion?
Yeah.
The very old Eldar Scorpion.
He definitely also did pretty nicely. I expected a little bit more from the Storm Sword, but he was pretty nice.
Yeah, I think the biggest thing he suffers from is just having a short range. I think in a regular game, he'd be pretty devastating. But in a game like this, he's got to get like up in there and close. But he didn't do bad. He did the damage to these guys this turn. He took out one of the battle wagons, and he took out one of these demolishers last turn. So not bad at all.
The Shadow Sword also was really good. It's basically what you want if you just want one thing to not exist anymore.
Yeah, the Shadow Sword is definitely a nasty one. Yeah, on my side, I was pretty happy with the Vulcan Mega Bolter on the Storm Lord over here. That's pretty cool. I think I'll be using him more often in some regular games. And I was pretty happy with how my Baneblades did. But all in all, a fun game. Lots of wreckage. We even got to the point where we had to start using some of the Dark Eldar wrecked vehicle templates. Because just about all the other small templates we have are out on the table. Anything else you want to say?
A little bit of shout out to the Griffins. They definitely rain pain.
Oh yeah. Oh, and a shout out to your what is this? Laser Destroyer. This is the first time we had him last year, but it's his first time being painted up. So he didn't have to worry about the curse of the freshly painted. He did quite well. I think he took out a couple Land Raiders and some smaller vehicles.
Mm-hmm.
So we might be seeing him in some battle reports sometime soon. All right. This is another fun Tanksgiving. Thank you guys for watching Tanksgiving 2024, and we hope to see you guys back for some other battle reports. What are we playing next?
Not sure. I might have to check what we have next.
All right. It's probably either going to be Clash of Steel or Fantasy, but we'll get back to you guys. And again, happy Thanksgiving to everyone, and thanks for joining us for Tanksgiving.